Good morning. It's Crazything here, the airbrush guy. I've got a cool project to show you that I airbrushed yesterday, but first we're going to clear the air. Yeah, one of those videos. Nothing too major, but I've come to the realization of just how many people that I get to impact on a daily basis, or at least a rough estimate. Because some days it's a lot. Some days it can be almost overwhelming if I think about it too much. When you have a video that hits 500,000 views, and then you realize that, that's just a small one compared to the fact that it went on all the other platforms and went crazy. The amount of people that tell you their story. And that's why I do this. Those are inspirational. They motivate me. They make me realize, hey, get out of bed, go do this again. You've got people's lives to touch. And that's incredible. But the bigger my reach gets, the more negativity I'm going to get. And I expect it. There's some of it, like, I have heard it all, like, hey, look, it's Fat Kid Rock. Hey, look, it's Neil, Vince Neil. Or, hey, do you, just blah, 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 blah. And that's all it is. It's just noise. I don't pay much attention to it. But I just want to make sure that everybody knows where my intentions are, regardless of the subject matter that I'm airbrushing. Because I have airbrushed some questionable things. So people may wonder about my intentions. And they ask honest questions. I'll airbrush a likeness of anything you want. And I mean that. I don't care if your beliefs are different than mine. Whether they be religious or political or sexual or the weather or your flavor of car that you drive. None of that matters to me. Not that I don't care. It just doesn't matter when it comes to the business side. So yeah, I airbrush a lot of crazy stuff. And I love it. I airbrush a lot of scary stuff. And that's where people are like, hey, how can you airbrush all this scary stuff and then tell people that when you go online that you make an impact and you make a difference? Well, because I do. That scary stuff helps my business keep running. Because that's what it takes. I have to sell all this stuff so that next cancer patient can see my work and allow me to create their smile through my art. I'll have to sell 10 Pennywise to get to that memorial piece where somebody lost their son or their daughter and they want me. They want me to create something for them. I take that very seriously. Very, very seriously. If I airbrush Jesus on the cross, the controversy it causes when I turn around and then airbrush, Jason on a hoodie. Like, guys, I'm running a business. And as long as you don't have ill intentions with your project, I'll airbrush anything you want. Now, if I just sat here and waited for the good projects that you like, I'd go bankrupt. Couldn't feed my children. I couldn't keep the lights on. So I do ask that God brings me the right people. And he does. Every day. And I absolutely love it. This next project, I'm going to prove that to you. It's another one of these signs. And the lady that ordered this already has a bunch of these. And now she has this one. And I think it turned out really cool. It's going to look great in her collection. There's no bad intentions with that piece. It's something that she likes. And I get to create her smile by airbrushing that. And then the next project could be anything. It's why when people say, well, what's your favorite? Well, my favorite is the next project, because I don't know what it's going to look like. Half the time I don't even know what it is. I absolutely love my job. But please never doubt my intentions. I have to make money or I can't do this. That is just flat and simple business. If you can't figure that out, I don't know what to tell you. But as far as my subject matters of what I airbrush, that's up to you. I will airbrush what sells. If skulls sell, guess what? I'm going to airbrush a bunch of skulls. Pennywise, horror themes, sloths, all of it. I have sold 10 times the amount of skulls than I have butterflies or hummingbirds or rainbows or cardinals or even Jesus photos. So if somebody wants to come at me sideways and say, well, why don't you do this and why don't you do that? I'm going to say, why don't you order it? It really does boil down to that, guys. So thank you so much for the support. You're absolutely incredible. I'll see you in the next one.